7:45 a.m. Stroud, Oklahoma. Probably about maybe an hour and a half southwest of Tulsa. I got kind of a late start. I got a very late start last night. Ended up leaving my house at like 9 p.m. Drove like 7 hours, and I didn't plan on making it far at all. So here I am. Ended up just exiting one of Oklahoma's many toll roads and ended up here in the parking lot of Dollar General. I've already gotten one weird look from someone leaving, so whatever. I need to buy groceries still and then drive to Guadalupe Mountains. That's where we're at. It's gonna drive a lot today and hopefully get to where I'm heading. Okay, so I was a little bit early to the grocery store by like 10 minutes, but I didn't want to dilly-dally, so I decided to head down the road, down to Walmart. Just spent $50 on food. Definitely way more than I need, but I got a little bit of a variety and like fruit this time. So whatever I don't use, I'll just take home with me and it'll be all good. Right. Arrived within the park boundaries. The sun's like just peeking up behind the mountains. That's pretty picturesque. I got so many bugs smeared across my windshield though that my camera's only focusing on that and not the beauty behind it. I'm gonna kind of scope out some spots to hike tonight a little bit and then enjoy the sunset, I guess. The visitor center closes at 4:30, but there was this pamphlet set out of day hikes, which I don't know if there's time to do really any of these today, but I looked at the map and there are some salt flats on the west side of the park. We're on the east side right now. And apparently after a rain it turns into like a reflecting pool, and it did rain here today. There are still a couple puddles on the ground, but it's dried up otherwise. So I'm gonna head that way and see if I can check that out, because the sun's gonna set in that direction. Something I am realizing is 40 degrees in the desert is way different than 40 degrees in Illinois, because it is like freezing. I'm happy I am in the van and not in a tent. I did miss the sunset. It's about 20 till 8 right now, and I gotta drive down like 20 miles this dirt road. I gotta get gas. Then I go back into the main section of the park with the campground and get settled for the night. I'm in Del City, Texas, which is near nothing. This is the only gas station in town, and I was sweating because I see no card reader there, no card reader there. So I drove around trying to find another gas station, didn't see one, decided to come back to this one just to kind of scope it out. I got 45 miles till empty, and the next closest gas station is 54 away. So that definitely woke me up, had me sweating. So it's 10 p.m. here in Guadalupe Mountain National Park. Just parked and got all registered, so I'm gonna have some dinner, go to bed, wake up and hit the trails. Got back to the main entrance of the park in the Pine Springs Visitor Center slash campground last night at like 10 o'clock at night. I was so tired, and I woke up and immediately from the campsite, campgrounds, was the trailhead for most of the main trails in the park. I hiked up to Guadalupe Peak, which is the highest point in Texas. It was only 8.5 miles, but there was like a 3,000 foot elevation gain. It was pretty intense. I'm just weak, I guess. Mostly I'm just weak. Now I'm driving back north towards Carlsbad. I'm gonna drive past Carlsbad Caverns. I'm probably gonna go there tomorrow before heading home. But to get to the other part of the park called Dog Canyon, you have to cut north and then like west through the Lincoln National Forest to get to Dog Canyon, where there's a campground there and a visitor center and more trails. I'm probably gonna end up staying there tonight, do some more hiking, go to sleep, and that'll be it. 'So made it to Dog Canyon, which is in Texas. It's like 400 feet into the state. There's one other car here, so this should be probably a good spot to be, I guess, be alone. I don't know. Pretty worn out. It's like 7 o'clock, the sun's setting. Perfect spot to watch the sunset. So I'm gonna do that and then go to bed, I guess. It's 7:15, the Dog Canyon Campground, Guadalupe Mountains National Park. Gonna have some breakfast, then head over to Carlsbad Caverns National Park. So that's about, they're so close together, it'd be so stupid to come out all this way and not go to it. So that's the plan. Slept pretty good. There were no other vehicles in this section of the campsite. This is the RV section, which I guess I qualify as, I don't know. But at any rate, I'm here, eat breakfast, and drive on. Made it to Carlsbad Caverns. The parking lot is huge and it's pretty full, which I can only imagine what it would be like on not a Monday. Like the loop road is closed for some reason, so probably the only thing to do here is the caves, which is, I mean, the main draw anyways. So I'm gonna spend as much time as I need to here and then be on my way home.
Talk about the things you do with him. Do you really have
Carlsbad Caverns was pretty unbelievable. I kind of can't believe I was only thinking of maybe doing this while I was out here, because first off, like, the parks are super close. Like, I could see Guadalupe Peak, which I hiked yesterday, from my parking spot outside the entrance to the caverns. And then second of all, it's probably more of a draw. It's definitely more of a draw, this area, just because it's so unbelievable. I'm a little early in the season for the bat flight from the cave. But yeah, just gonna start heading home.
Yo me quiero ver amor toda la vida contigo.